Alrighty folks, let's spectate some more old Verdansk gameplay from the first week of OG Warzone. In case you missed the context from the first spectating old Verdansk video we did last week, basically I found some old raw gameplay recordings of around the first week of Warzone. In fact, this gameplay right here was titled Warzone Day 7 with my brother Mark and our friend Marius. We were absolutely hammering trios, whether it was for my own personal videos or like this game, it was just personal enjoyment of the game. You know, I was always recording my gameplay back then just in case something cool happened, and I'm so glad that I kept this footage to show you as we are approaching the return of Verdansk. It is just over a week out at this point. How exciting is that? Please drop a like if you are hyped for the return of Verdansk, and of course let me know how you're feeling about the details that have been coming out about it. Since the last video, we have seen a overview of the map. Some of the lighting changes look incredible. The graphics are actually looking really good on it. The textures, we've confirmed that floating loot is indeed back, and we've got the buy station UI has been changed back to what it was, the vertical UI, which I know it sounds like a small change, but my goodness, that makes such a difference when it comes to buying your teammates back frantically trying to buy a UAV. The floating loot will make a difference as well, stop things glitching through the floor, not being able to pick those up. So listen, I know Call of Duty's had a bad time with PR lately, but you know, they're just trickling these good news, good changes out there, and who knows where we'll be this time next week. But I know where we are right now. We are in, is it Big Blue or was it Big Red actually? They did change the colour of this building when Cold War came out. I think it's Big Blue. We are in Big Blue at the top, the northeast side of the map, just below Quarry, doing a scavenger contract to start off with. Of course, that was worth big money back in the day at the start. It's worth 2k each. Never mind all the cash you get from the scavengers as well. And the best thing about this gameplay, folks, is that this is raw. This is real gameplay. I'm not in streamer mode playing this. I'm not going for crazy high kill games or that, or doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm trying to play less like any of you watching would. Just trying to get a contract done early doors, try to set ourselves up for a loadout, and then go and win this game, get the job done. And as you can see, teammates tagging some things, deployable covers. There's a kill streak in there, a recon drone or something. I don't know what. I'm Gary, if you don't get enough loot yet, go and collect that scav. You're being lazy. Force a Mark to do it. But you can hear some shots in the distance as well. I mentioned that in last week's video, that the sounds of firefights going on around you just felt it's way more realistic than they are now. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the echoing of the shots being fired off, like whether if you're in the city it bounces off the buildings. I don't know, or out, you know, you're out in the wilderness a bit right now, so it just sounds different. Maybe the sounds at some point just all get blended into one, I feel like. So hopefully we see some improvements to the audio system as well with the Season 3 update, because it's not just a map at this point. There seems to be quite a significant overhaul of the gameplay, and hopefully the anti-cheat actually for that matter as well. But anyways, right now you can see the scav has rewarded us all with a durable gas mask each, or was that just a regular gas mask? It was orange, but it looks like a regular gas mask to me. Remember, this is week 1, folks. This is before enemies even dropped plates after killing them, or a plate by default. They will drop any spare plates they had, but you know, remember, we try and climb up some rocks. Hopefully they've changed and improved that as well. That was one thing about OG Verdansk that I think we can all agree was very frustrating, is trying to climb the rocks, especially up at this side of the map. People also found dead silences quite annoying too. But as you can see here, we are now rotating over towards a buy station, trying to get a loadout in. The loadout's still 10 grand at this point, whether it's in trios or... well, trios was the only game mode at this point. The first week, I think. Is we're about to encounter our first squad of enemies of this match. Let's be careful here, Gary. You're running about with what, an MG34 was it called in Modern Warfare 2019? It's some serious YYs. I get the MP7 out. Look, I mentioned this last week as well. Look how slow we're moving, especially with an LMG out. Don't pick another LMG, Gary. Don't do that. That loadout was called Snipe. but I'm seeing a PKM without a stock and a thermal HDR. Okay, we'll see how we get on with this, folks. Last week, you saw it was the M4 and thermal HDR, the first or maybe second meta of Warzone. You could argue it was the M4 RPG, but certainly M4 thermal HDR was up there too. I must have been trailblazing, pioneering with this PKM no stock 150 round mag build. Now that I think about it, was I trying to go for a wacky loadout build in this video? I don't think so. Not in day 7. Nice little down there. Oh, I've got a UAV to call in. Should have called in that earlier. Would have realised that those enemies are trying to ambush us. I do actually remember this. I haven't seen this gameplay, folks. But I've actually got a flashback, and it's weird how... I think I've played thousands upon thousands of games of Warzone, and I do actually remember how this fight went down. And this feels like a proper fight as well. It's a bit tit for tat. There's actually 4. There's another enemy next to us, I think. Not from this team, because that was 4 red dots on the map. But yeah, it's very tit for tat. It's you shoot me, I play it up. I shoot you, you play it up. I want to say it's a bit more tactical as I try to shoot this player with a PKM with no stock on it. But I tell you what it is. It's tense. I knew there was a player trying to flank us. I guess they were trying to get to the buy station amongst us fighting. Thank God I had my eye on the map and my eye on that player's kidneys there. I just sniped him. Right on the backside. Oh, Marius is down, needing a self-revive. Well, he's dead. He was trying to hit a self-revive. That's why I'm thinking I need to push up. Need to push up now. This enemy team up get marked, probably giving call-outs, but this player is trying to run away. Oh my days. If only he had a stock in that PKM, Gary, you might be able to shoot him. The recoil on that. You gonna just let him get away? I think that'd be the right thing to do. That's what I mean. See, it's just... I mean, we'll never get back to this gameplay, folks, because the game was new. The game was fresh. We didn't have everything dialed in yet. You know, people thinking Verdansk is going to be like this when it comes back. It won't be, but that's okay. Because we have great memories. Great times with our friends were had, especially during lockdown on this game. And hopefully when Verdansk comes back next week, it can be a new experience for us, right? Good news is Marius has won his gulag, so we're back up to a full squad of 3. We've still got a scavenger to complete. It's 117 metres away. With 2 minutes 20 left to do it. I felt like it took me 2 minutes 20 just to reload that LMG. Anyways, what we're doing, we're just consolidating here. Marius is going to land, loot back up. Notice the loot hasn't despawned, by the way. I feel like loot is constantly, or it has been despawning pretty quickly for a while in Warzone now. But also, you've got to remember that there is no gulag tokens or flares, so that's... Once you've been to the gulag, you need to play the rest of the game a wee bit differently. Obviously, they can be bought back. There's a player trying to ambush us! That Mark with a call out there at the last second too. I'll take care of him with the PKM, and I'm up to 4 kills here. I just realised the PKM's not got a silencer on it as well, Gary. What are you playing at, son? What are you doing? What are the teammates wanting you to buy? I'm trying to give out money for... Well, it can't be a gun. You couldn't buy individual guns either. There's the natural loadout coming in, and we're like 10 minutes into this game. How quickly do loadouts drop these days? It's just at about the end of Circle 1 gas, maybe about 4 minutes in. It is very quick. But then again, loadouts are Warzone, aren't they? Sometimes people say to me, Marley, would you not prefer Warzone if it didn't have loadouts and that? But no, I disagree. Honestly, loadouts are what makes Warzone. There's 2 trophy systems just came out that box, and they're like purple rarity. That's how valuable trophy systems were back then. But yeah, anyways, we need loadouts in Warzone. Maybe a limited time mode every now and then without loadouts. Just more limited time modes in general would be fantastic. I miss them. It's unfortunately I don't have any raw gameplay of something like the Haunting of Verdansk, because I definitely would have showed that. That would have been cool. Also notice that we are now getting 2,800 bucks for completing this scav, because that was our second contract complete. No, that's yeah, we're getting 80% increase in revenue for the next contract. I think they should bring those back, folks. I've said it before. You should be rewarded for doing contracts. They're risky. This is forcing us to leave a camp spot. If you're doing a recon, it's a big yellow flare up in the sky. If you're doing a most wanted, obviously that's you on the map for 5 minutes. You know, I think it should be increasing. Now we're up to 3,600 each now. These contracts. Anyways, looks like we're going to collect this loadout drop for some ghost. Remember, you had to get overkill and then had to get ghost. I mean, we kind of need to do that these days, because they did actually revert that, but nobody really seems to run ghost anymore, because ghost requires you to be moving for it to take you off the map, which I think that works for multiplayer. I don't think it works for Warzone though. I think ghost should keep you off the map even if you aren't moving. I don't think that's right personally. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an absolute disgusting camper. It just seems a bit unnecessary to have that in Warzone. Anyways, folks, as we're making this rotation over to the scavenger, I just want to say thank you so much for the support on the videos recently. If we can go for 2,000 likes on the video again, that would be fantastic. And subscribe if you're new here and excited for the return of Verdansk. There is so much Warzone videos, streams, short form coming up, folks. So yeah, please do hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you around. We'd love to hit a parachute here and not splat. I could just tell that was going to happen there. I'm actually surprised I didn't splat there, because I kind of slid down the side of the hill, and we all remember it. Even if you were kind of glitching at the map to the side, you could still splat. Have we abandoned this other scavenger? Is it too deep in the zone? I don't know what this rotation is here with the... man, I'm rocking some heavy weaponry into it. No wonder I'm running slow. I think my HDR would actually be slower than this. That's why I've got the stock off of it. The LMG sniper support. Making my own meta. Enemy spotted up there by one of the teammates, apparently. Look at the way all three of us are just moving as a unit along here as well. But you don't really, again, these days, because of the redeploy drones and stuff, you don't really move as a unit as much as you used to. I feel like, oh man, that was a painful shot I just took in the ribcage there. This, bearing in mind, folks, this is week 1, and we are we're all moving tactically together because we know our life is on the line. No one's just running, sprinting themselves, getting themselves killed, just knowing they'll be bought back for 3 grand, or they've got another gulag token, or one of us has got a resurgence flare. You know, we are actually taking our time to pick the right rotation, and also taking our time because the movement is slow. And we can't catch a break with this zone right now. Look how far away that's pulling. That's pulling all the way over to Twins, it looks like. Right, okay. Are we thinking there's still enemies in there? I mean, I probably should be looking that way, considering they were shooting at us, but I don't know what's going through my head right now, folks. What do you think? Oh no, I'll tell you exactly what's going through my head right now is get those claymores packed up. We're moving. That's another thing you can't do in the game right now. You can't pick up your blast traps or that. Is that a good thing? Don't think so. Oh, somebody's had the loadout there. That's disgusting. Parking a wee claymore in that. Because I knew I'd pick up a spare one. Yeah, I'm back up to 2 claymores. Fantastic, man. Day 7 and I'm already an absolute fiend for claymores. Will they come in handy at some point in this game? I don't know. I genuinely don't. A claymore kill would be beautiful. I noticed, by the way, there was some people worried that they were going to fill this river in Verdansk with water and going to make us swim through it. In the recent trailer they posted yesterday, there isn't any of that. It's exactly how we remember It looks a lot better, but it's there's no water in there. I can't lie, that also made me worry a little bit. Oh, here we go. There's a chance for a snipe. Broke plates. Follow up snipe. Boom. Hold that. Those his teammates though. That's why that was smart for us to rotate ahead of them, because they were clearly waiting at the edge of the zone, and we know they need to come to us. That player is behind cover. I need to find some better cover. Yes, actually, that's also been confirmed since the last video we did. The only water in the map is at the extreme south of the map, next to where the prison was, in the docks. So that means that your feet can touch the water and you won't die instantly. I might die instantly here if I peek that again. Oh, a fleshy hit marker. The HDR headshot and the crunching headshot sound, man. Oh, I would be so happy if that came back. I missed that sound. Oh man, that was satisfying. Still get players at the edge of the map here, it sounds like. I need my teammates to take care of them. I think I'm trying to look for... This player's look for some more plates. As I take their plates off. Am I going to be able to get them? That's kind of a tough angle to shoot through all those trees. But anyways, yes, just coming back to the water. It was annoying back in the day. Accidentally falling off the map. I say off the map. Just barely dropping off a ledge into the water. And instantly dying. So that is good that it's only at that part of the map. You see them rotating over the bridge, Gary? Come on, open your eyes. Oh, that was some shot. I'm in the legs, I think that's why I only did light armor damage. They live to fight another day. I think we should let them go because I'm shooting unsilenced rounds here. Oh, do I go in the gas and get that loot? I think it's worth it, mate. You've got no plates. Yeah, you need it. Yeah, good idea. That took half of my gas mask because I'm so slow running about with these guns. Where are we going to go now, though? We're going to rotate up this hill towards Twins. It's circle's looking like it's moving towards train station. On my circular map. Still haven't changed that, and we're a week into Warzone now, Gary. That's your own fault. I wonder if there's anyone watching wondering what I'm talking about. Your map should be square. You see more of the map when it's in the square shape. But clearly I had not figured that out at this point. Scanning these hills with the thermal, of course. Day 7, have people started to figure out cold-blooded? Perhaps. Although everyone we seem to be scoping in on right now is a big white blob on my thermal scope. It did take a wee while for people to figure that out. Also, in case you're wondering what I was playing this on at the time, I'm playing this on Xbox One. That's why it's on 80 FOV, and that is also why it looks like I'm running slower. Remember, it's a visual illusion that you run slower or run quicker with a higher field of view. So it's worth pointing out that that's also why it looks like I'm running extremely slow, because of the old 80 FOV. And how exciting is that to think about, that console players in a week's time will be able to play Verdansk with 120 FOV for the first time. That's pretty cool, because that was the reason why I moved to PC gaming, so I could get the 120 FOV. Because it's such a huge advantage back then. Just being able to see way more around you. Like, the amount of times that saved my life, someone running up a hill up to me. And I've seen them because they can't see me because their field of view is low. Oh! Didn't stop me seeing them, though. Oh! But it did stop me seeing them, sorry, excuse me. I'm panicking even 5 years later watching this gameplay. Maybe I would have seen them with 120 FOV. That's taking them out with that grow. Nice. Just realised that's what he's rocking. What are we doing now? We can't sit in here, Mark. Come on, that was... Oh! That's why we can't sit in here, because we've got enemies running up on us. We've got to take them out. Nice one. We're sitting ducks there. Come on, we need to move. We need to make this... This is going to be the toughest rotation of the game, I think. Rotating over to train station. Now, remember, train station wouldn't have been open at this point the train station get opened at the same time Stadium did, and that was quite a few months into Warzone's life cycle. Doesn't stop you getting on top of it though, but yeah, you can't get inside it. And remember, actually, when Verdansk comes back next week, I don't think train station is open or Stadium. That's a full... Oh, look at that. Glorious dispatch. Off the... Well, not exactly glorious. He's just died, but... Using a heli to make a rotation onto a roof in an endgame. I don't know why we've not tried to prioritise a vehicle, because it would have really helped us. We would have been here a long time ago. And now we're going to have to play the bottom edge of the building. We've all been here before. Especially at train station before it opened. But yeah, I think they are going to drip feed the opening of train station and stadium and maybe some other POI changes. But look at this setup right now. I think we're looking great. Enemies rotating in, but we're ready for them. Hold that shot. Have I got another one coming for you? I would say throw a nade. I've got a PKM shot coming for you. There you go. Dealt with. See, because we've thought about this. We're communicating. We are making smart plays because we know how valuable life is in this game. I don't think there's any buy station. No, there is one buy station, but it's right in the middle. You're never going to get anywhere near that safely. We know this is it. We cannot afford to die here. That's why we're all crouching about. That's why we're trying to make the best decision possible. That's why I'm stimming up when I don't need to for some extra adrenaline, clearly. And we're crouching to try and not give away any footstep sounds. I do have a dead silence if I wanted to pop that to make a rotation. As annoying as dying to dead silences were, you can't deny their strategic importance when you had one at this point in the game. You see, this bit of train station is open, but that whole interior bit isn't. It's just that little room there. That's so interesting to see that before it got opened up. I don't even remember thinking at the time they will open this up. I remember thinking Stadium might open up one day. This train station building though, nah, that's mad. Oh, we're going to trap ourselves in here, guys. What are we doing? We could take the stairs up to the roof. Is that what we're thinking? That's risky. I think I've defo called the shots there. I've defo said to the guys, nah, we can't be here. Not with that zone. We can tuck ourselves in here though. 17 left up, so 14 enemies to deal with. It's getting tense. I feel like it's been tense the entire time. Oh! C4 going out and you can still launch them. Oh! Man, that's a disgusting head glitch they've got, and I've got no plates left. Oh, what are we going to do here? What are we thinking? Trophy system out for Mark. Good idea. Very good idea. I wonder if Marius got a hit marker with C4 there, because I'm thinking I might need to push this. Covering fire going out for the teammates. This player's got nowhere to go. They're behind. Barricade, in fact, there's more than one. We take care of them. Is that a kill streak on the floor as well? Get that. Is that a cluster? Oh, that's it. The floating loot maybe needs some work. Hopefully it's not as... Hopefully it's not as cramped as that. That is absolute top tier loot to get there. The cluster strike to force them away for the building edge. I need to play it up, although I've only got 2. What are we going to do here? They must be in trouble up there. But we can't be the only players down low. There's too many left. Gary, you ever going to play it up, mate? Oh my god, there's going to be comments screaming at me as well. Play it up. Yes, my teammates must have finally told me, because I don't think I've. It's dawned on me. Gas mask animation, can't have that back. That's one quality of life I'm glad it's gone. Oh, I'm getting cooked with a Molotov! Listen to that music as well. He's just splatted. Wow, incredible. I mean, there's not much else he could have done. Oh! There's not much we can do here. We're now... Oh, man, I'm panicking. Mark's down. He's hitting a self-revive, though. I'm reloading, even though I've got 144 bullets on the belt. There's an enemy just crawling around there. I don't know where they died from. Come on, it's 3v3 now. We can do this. We're clearing out these last remaining enemies. Where are they at? In the tents. Well, somebody's just ambushed Mark. Oh, no. There's Marius, deals with him. I'll deal with this player. And now it's a 2v1 situation. They can only be in this tent beside us. What the hell's just blown up? I don't know. But we'll take the win. And oh man, that's fantastic. What a game. 9 kills, 8 kills, 4 kills. Fantastic, folks. What a buzz that was. Please drop a like. Please subscribe if you enjoyed that. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.